Nice.
Nice.
Value.
So you're gonna see Hafu playing with webcam, and you're gonna see Silhan playing with handlock. Versus
And with webcam as well. That was totally random again. What's wrong with you today, Bodhi?
Nothing. I'm in a really good mood, actually. 1-1 between eSuba and Cloud9. And now, can Hafu actually do it? Like Miracle Rogue Silhan to death?
Well, she played a lot of Miracle Rogue last season.
I think the match goes slightly in favor of Silhan, though. He has the handlock, just like Giant, Drake,
Senjin
Giant.
version.
And not only Senjin, there's also the Gnomish Inventor.
Yep.
And that's really great against handlock, since you're getting beef on the board to throw against those minions. Like with the Senjin and the Cold Blood, you can just wreck away Twilight Drake. Oh, there's a Cold Blood, so that's a great board. Are we going to see Coin and
Twilight?
something? Or is he just going to play his Earthen Ring now into the SI7 agent?
I think it's gonna. Oh, you could also Shadow Bolt.
Yeah, you could also Shadow Bolt, but I would like... you wouldn't keep the Shadow Bolt for the turn 5.
Yeah. Definitely keep the Shadow Bolt for the good old Auctioneer.
I would have liked the Earthen Ring more to actually just trade. Okay, we're going to see the Senjin or Gnomish. I would say Gnomish first, just get more options. The Senjin is cool, he can trade with the Twilight without dying. But you cannot know that he's not playing a Giant. If he plays a Giant, you actually want to have your Gnomish to run that in. Okay, so we get Senjin versus Twilight Drake. He has the option of just go for a Fan of Knives, Cold Blood, Weapon Attack, trade. GG. Get rid of the minion.
Or he go... nope.
You could make a Giant Van Cleave.
Yeah.
He should
Could have done that before the SI7 draw.
You could still do it. I mean, Prep, Fan of Knives,
Cold
Blood, Adwin.
I think it's risky.
Absolutely. You cannot do it. Coin, Siphon
Like
Soul.
I would... Maybe prep, Fan of Knife, and Cleave Cold Blood.
Prep, Fan of Knives, Van Cleave, Cold Blood. Yeah, you would make a 6-6. That wouldn't be overcommitting so hardcore. You can just go for the Cold Blood, though. To trade. Oh, she's going for it so far. Eviscerate. Possible. Eviscerate 2, you don't have to use your Cold Blood. Okay, Cold Blood. There's going to be Van Cleave. Trade. That's good. And now you're a bit regretting that you used your Shadow Bolt, I have to say.
Yes, you are.
So you can owl the right one. What are you going to do with the left one?
Oh.
Playing the Mountain Giant would be the worst thing to do. I would almost say you can play Owl and Sunfury Protector that one. Just to have something to kill the Senjin.
No, because he's just gonna Euro ability it.
Yeah, but then you still have your Sunfury Protector to actually trade there. I mean, now you can trade also. The good thing is it's a 3-3. That should survive something. But Hafu can just clear again. I mean, draw a card, get something. And there's just Eviscerate or Shiv. She could Shiv, trade her Van Cleave in.
Yep.
And hero ability, 7 damage in the face.
So much damage on the hand.
Double Eviscerate. I like that one.
10 damage.
8. Without the Cellnet.
10 with the SI.
If you go for the SI, sure. Okay, Eviscerate on the minion. Just want to keep the 2-2. That's 10 damage to the face.
Kinda surprised she didn't keep the second prep for the Auctioneer, but seems like she wants to rush.
They'll just win the game ASAP. Just go like, whatever, I got everything on the board to win.
Well, this is gonna be a Mountain Giant Coin Sun Fury.
That hurts so much. You get a Mountain Giant out, congratulations, but that's just getting wrecked by the 7-1 Senjin Shieldmaster.
No, I think she's gonna Eviscerate.
Oh, that's possible too. And we're not used to casting girls, correct? We're always saying he.
No.
But she's
that happened
not
to me once now.
That happened to you all the time. What are you talking about? The great Assassin's Blade, actually. So she can play Assassin's Blade, Eviscerate, run in the stuff, and kill with the Assassin's Blade the 2-3. If that's really what you want to do, and do 7 damage more. That's like what you could consider now. Or just run your Senjin in, your 2-2 afterwards, keep your 2-4, only do 2 damage, and be happy to have an Eviscerate you can throw through taunters. What would you do? Assassin's Blade Eviscerate? That's your favorite move?
No.
Not anymore?
Nope.
It seems like that's what we're going to see. Just the Eviscerate. Run in what you have there. And then 7 damage in the face. And
It's
clear the minion.
okay.
It's pretty ballsy. You have 12 damage. Oh, that's great. Iron Beak Owl. Iron Beak Owl now. Finally get rid of the 7 damage. What is Silhan going to do?
Iron Beak. The problem is he needs to play a couple of cards, and then the Mountain Giant just gets more and more expensive.
But in theory, you need to Iron Beak Owl, Salnis, Sun Fury.
Yeah, that was
to be
what I was
honest.
thinking.
To be
Because you
honest.
need also some card draw.
I mean, there's Leroy, we're wrecked. Hardcore. So with a Leroy, it would be 12 damage. With a Leroy, random card, whatever, Shiv, it's exactly 13 damage. I'm surprised he didn't taunt up there. I am really surprised. I mean, we know there ain't a Leroy at the moment. There. Oh, what? What? There, Leroy. What? As I said, what? What? So that was just Silhan.
Top deck.
Yeah, I think he forgot. What? Someone didn't count with the Leroy in that equation. Oh, that was a fast game. Hafu winning the first game was a Silhan. Silhan versus Miracle.
Let's see who can make it happen.
Yeah, the wonders. Keep the Kartra Selnis. I'm actually not a fan of having Selnis in the starting hand.
Selnis in the starting hand is awful.
I would
in
agree
a
on that.
Miracle Mirror matchup.
A great hand for Hafu. I mean,
You want to have the Deadly Poison, you want to have Backstab and SI7 agents,
something like this.
but definitely not the Selnis.
Okay, what I like about him, if you get the Blade Flurry early on, you can kill a Concealed Auctioneer with a Deadly Poison, Selnis, Blade Flurry.
Okay.
I mean,
you can also do that with an Eviscerate.
Yeah, but no, it was a Concealed Auctioneer.
Oh, okay, that's not possible.
Yeah, you comedian here on my side. Card draw, fan of nice. Oh, it's a Sinister Strike version. That could get interesting. Often that version is just winning without anything. Like if he draws a Leroy now, he already has great damage on hand. That's like 6, 10, 12, 15 damage only with like 2 times attack, Eviscerate, SI, everything.
Double Sinister version even.
Yeah, he can clear the board and do 2 damage to the face. And one healer was already played for no value. That's a goodie. And Hafu can play the Deadly Poison, but she will take extra damage.
I'm surprised she played the no value heal.
Okay, would
The
you...
ring.
Yeah, wow. Coin, Assassin's Blade, and then next turn Auctioneer prep Deadly Poison. It's not looking good for Silhan.
Could be worse.
Would you go Selnis, Eviscerate, Sinister Strike? Or Selnis, Eviscerate, 8 damage, just blow her away now?
No.
Why not?
I would play Selnis.
Now you got 8 damage now if you actually go for it. And if you redraw a Leroy, I mean
you have a shit ton of damage, but those are all cards. Like he would be down to how many cards? 2. So that would be game.
A 3 if you go Selnis, Eviscerate.
You mean Eviscerate?
Yeah, Selnis, Sinister Strike, Sinister Strike. I would actually keep the Eviscerate if there is a Auctioneer you want to be able to kill it.
Like, I don't like it.
Yeah, the great thing is, okay, 8 damage. He's down, she's down to 17. Leroy, Shadow Stab Leroy, 12, 15. Eviscerate, you could win the game.
Yeah, you would need to draw into the Leroy without drawing mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, Selnis. You're talking about no drawing mechanics. There's always the possibility of crazy top decks. I would nuke the double Sinister Strikes hardcore as hell. He keeps 1 in case he gets an Auctioneer, so he wants to go Auctioneer, Sinister Strike for the card draw. And the Selnis is still going to do 1 damage. Well, that's great minion. Or it's going to just get shift. And you kind of want to play your Deadly Poison. I wouldn't play my...
problem is she has to get rid of the Solnus now.
Yep.
Else there is like if she plays the Auctioneer and
there's a backstab in her hand.
Okay,
That's just
okay,
perfect. Redraw the backstab and preparation, deadly poison, Blade Flurry already in hand. You don't even need a Leroy. I mean, yeah. I just want to tell you that there's a Leroy in her hand, Mister.
in his, in her as well now. Both drew a Leroy.
Well, I wanted to say in his hand.
Yeah.
I'm getting confused. I'm not gender proof.
That sounded wrong.
That sounded wrong. I'm sorry. Don't want to sound wrong. Look at the damage. I mean, second deadly poison, sinister strike, eviscerate, bring her down into. You almost won with all the Leroy. All the damage cards Silhan could get. How much damage is there for Hafu?
Is there a second prep in the game for her? No, there isn't, right?
Oh, one prep was used. I'm not entirely sure if there was two already used.
She used.
She only used one. Oh, double.
Doesn't matter. She's that next turn.
Yeah.
If she had the prep, she could Blade Flurry.
Yeah, she could have Blade Flurry. Like Leroy, Shadow Step, Leroy, 17 damage, preparation, Blade Flurry. That would be 22 damage ASAP. And now, that's going to be GG.
Yeah, Silhan's going to win this one.
He made the miracle happen. And for Hafu, it didn't work out.
Yeah, but if someone knows how to play against a Miracle Rogue, should be her.
Yep, definitely. You played it a lot yourself. You played good. And now there would be Leroy, Shadow Step, Leroy. So she would have won if she had one more turn. Sadly, that ain't the fact. Oh, Leroy as a 7 agent. He can even win with style. Doesn't need to go for the combos here. Silhan is going to win the second game between Hafu and himself. And we have another best of 3 again.
It's just
game between those two players, and Hafu is picking a Druid against Silhan's Miracle Rogue. Is it going to be Token? I mean, that would be totally
could also
Cloud9
just
style.
be a big, beefy tank Druid.
Absolutely. I prefer the big, beefy tank Druid against
Against a
Miracle.
Miracle Rogue, definitely.
I cannot tell you anything.
Nope, could still be both.
Yeah.
But a horrible mulligan for her.
I cannot tell you anything now, whatever that is. I mean, double Ancient of Lore, Harvest Golem.
It's a shiny Druid.
That ain't good at all. Hafu's playing too fast. We got an okay hand for Silhan, I would say. There's a good card draw. There's backstab SI7. There's also double eviscerate. So he can clear. There's a Yeti. Don't care. Yeti dead. And I'm surprised he didn't weapon up, actually. So you could have...
Harvest Golems are super annoying.
Yeah. I'm really surprised he didn't weapon up. He could have gone now for backstab SI. And with the weapon up, could have actually killed the minion. That ain't possible anymore. Now he can only weapon up and pass.
It's kind of meh.
Double Harvest Golem pays out, I would say. They're so hard to kill. So annoying to kill.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, but you cannot kill bows.
No, but you can backstab, Fan of Knives, and then attack. Oh, what?
He wants to clear them. He can attack and coin the Fan of Knives. I think that was slightly...
I think he
okay.
just used so much to get rid of it. Like, a lot.
A lot. If he gets an Auctioneer, that was totally okay. I mean, Auctioneer, prep, conceal, and then next turn follow up with your cool spells. I think it was okay. You could have also gone for your SO7 agent, but your SO7 agent gets just... I don't know. He just gets... Oh, nice board with Power of the Wild. Wow, this is actually a bit tricky. You could play the no value conceal for the SI7 agent, Shadow Step SI7 agent. That's a bit tricky.
He has to.
Yeah, could also play the Coplot if he wants to keep the conceal for his Auctioneer.
Missing out on that.
I think missing out on damage ain't his problem. Whereas I have a Auctioneer that survives and you draw a lot of cards with. Whatever he does, he needs to start comboing his SI. And I wouldn't use a prep.
No, I would definitely not use a prep.
Yeah, either the no value conceal or the Coplot here. Those are the only things I would use to combo the SI. He could also eviscerate an SI, but that's no option for me. You need your second eviscerate for something later on. If he preps, he can at least go for conceal in the end. No. Don't go for the eviscerate. Waste? No. No. I would go for the conceal in this situation now. I didn't like that one at all. What you gonna do turn 7 now if there's an Ancient of Lore? What are you gonna do then?
You're just in big trouble, and the problem is his SI7 agent will die.
Yeah,
there's gonna be keep a hero ability. Boom, gone.
Yeah. And there's like no value for your Shadow Stabs. You want to have a Leroy? Yeah, then you can get a value from your Shadow Stabs. But now, I don't know. You should have used one. Keep your Eviscerate. That would have been way better. Hafu clearing that SI7 agent, and it's really not looking good for Silhan at the moment. Auctioneer can change anything. Instant. I mean, he gets another prep. I'm just going to stick to this. If he actually played the SI7 agent and just Shadow Stepped it, he could have concealed it.
It was weird. Like, I think he just wanted to keep the Shadow Step for his big miracle combo. But, yeah. He didn't draw an Auctioneer yet, so it's kind of over for him.
Yep. Facing an Ancient of Lore and a second Ancient of Lore. See, there's an Azure Drake, so he could have Azure Draked and eviscerated now.
Yep.
Whatever! That would have been so perfect. Just clear the board and now everything would look different. Now look at the hand for Hafu. If there is a Power of the Wild, that would just Violet Teacher, Argent Squire, I don't know, Innervate, Power of the Wild, Hero ability, burn my enemy into small pieces, be happy, dance around laughing.
Savage Roar would be already lethal.
Savage Roar would be so nice. And that's like, yeah, that one move not eviscerating. I think this is just looking great for Hafu. She could definitely win this game.
It looks awesome. Like, I don't see her losing.
Even if he gets Leroy. If he gets Leroy, that will be 18 damage. Prep Cold Blood, that would be 26, 27 damage if he top decks a Leroy now. If they're in a heal or something. So top decks Leroy would win him if we don't see a taunt, something like this. And in Hafu's spot, I would actually taunt.
I would, of course.
I mean, you get double Force of Nature. There's no need to go for the Violet Teacher.
And there's no way to get rid of the taunt.
Well, if you go for the Violet Teacher, then Violet Teacher, Innovate, Druid of the Claw, Argent Squire. Or heal yourself. But I would be super safe now. I mean, often you're like, yeah, 26 HP, I don't need to fear anything. Definitely taunt up.
Yep.
That's absolutely correct what she's doing. So even if he draws a Leroy now, and that would be so maddening if he actually gets a Leroy. Oh, she didn't play the Druid of the Claw by now. I
think she might be considering charging, but that doesn't make sense.
Nope, not at all.
That's definitely... What?
I'm surprised. If that's a Leroy draw now, that ain't...
Well, okay.
Oh, he can still prep it to shift and then almost have lethal.
Well, he has 23 damage then, so...
Yep.
She wins.
Wow. That's super unfortunate.
Still risky play in the end.
I want to see him prepping and shivving, nevertheless. It would be so maddening. Don't prep shift. Don't draw the Leroy since...
I mean, she saw that both Eviscerates have been used. Probably wasn't considering the Cold Blood.
This taunt would have been still better. No reason to not to. Slight misplay from Hafu in the end. Still going to win the game here. Even if Silhan preparations into the great and big Leroy wouldn't win him the game here. GG. It seems like Cloud9 is going to take the advantage here, going 2-1 in the whole best of 5. So the next game is already deciding. Yeah, into backstab. Well, the backstab is actually great. You can go backstab as I, shadow stab as I, and with your 4/4 minion, you can clear another 2/4. So what he's getting here is not so bad.
Not like he survives. Does he?
Well, there's a Force of Nature without a Roar, but it does 6 damage. With the minions out, with the Divine Shield and the other stuff, that's just great. I think if he Cold Bloods and trades with the, as I said, with the Violet Teacher,
she would be 1 damage short if there's no Savage Roar.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
That's
no,
9.
Nope. She has lethal.
Yeah, that's 4, 10, 11. If he Shadow Stepped again, and instead of attacking, killed the minion with a Shadow Step, he would have survived with 1 HP. Then he would have no chance to win, but still, he could have survived actually with 1 HP. Oh, that's so annoying. So, Silhan loses in the end. Well played by Hafu, winning here 2-1. And again, a best of 3, full lengths. Wow. The next game is going to be Colento. So you get your lover boy to play.
A lover boy?
Yeah. If he knows this.
What the hell?
You just recently said you love Colento. I'm so sorry, Kai.